Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 21st, 2023. I hope everybody had a great Friday out there. Hope everybody stayed safe and well throughout the day and continue to enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. In today's video, we're going to talk about the forecast charts for your weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to look at the weather radar across the nation. We're going to take a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview for today. Maybe click on tomorrow and take a look at tomorrow's forecast as well from the Storm Prediction Center. And also, we're going to take a look at the SIPS analog as well at the end of the broadcast, because we do have some more severe weather to talk about coming up next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So just want to give everybody a heads up on that. So let's let everybody know, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road. And here we go. Okay, we're gonna start off in the northeastern portion of the United States, or the East Coast, that is. We got high pressure pretty much dominating southern Canada. We have shower and thunderstorm activity from New Hampshire to Montreal, to south of Montreal to Toronto, Canada, all the way through Ohio, all the way back down into Georgia, all the way down to Florida and near Miami, Florida. Also includes Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, and the Boston area and surrounding vicinity. We have some mixed precipitation over eastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, and portions of West Virginia. We have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of southeast Georgia, the Carolinas, coastal waters, eastern North Carolina, the Outer Banks, and also a portion of Washington, D.C. Area as well. We have some shower and thunderstorm activity over southern Texas. Also, we have some snow flying over portions of northeast New Mexico and the northern Texas, and also in the portion of Oklahoma and southwest Kansas as well. Also, we have some snow and mixed precipitation flying around the Chicago area, Michigan, and also over toward Wisconsin, also into southern Canada. High pressure pretty much dominating from eastern Montana to North Dakota, South Dakota, North Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, also back into Mississippi and Alabama, western Tennessee as well. Also, we have mixed precipitation over the Denver area, Colorado vicinity. Also, some snow flying over Utah and also into Wyoming, also into Montana and as well. Mixed precipitation also near the Canadian border there, near Montana. Also have some mixed precipitation over portion of California, Oregon, and also portion of Washington State around Seattle, Washington, and also some shower activity along coastal area. Alright, now let's take a look at your Sunday forecast. This is Sunday, April 23rd, 2023. We have a large real estate area of mixed precipitation extending from southern Canada into Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin, also into Michigan, to Chicago, to Ohio, all the way down into West Virginia, Toronto, Canada, y'all included, Montreal, y'all included, also in the upstate New York to New Hampshire, and also over toward western Maine and southern Canada in that vicinity as well. We have shower activity extending from eastern Maine through eastern New Hampshire, eastern New York, down to eastern Pennsylvania, pretty much along the I-95 corridor. Also Boston down to Washington, D.C., getting some shower activity over the coastal waters there. Shower and thunderstorms along the east coast of Florida, around Miami. Quiet conditions across portions of the southeast and the Ohio Valley, and also a portion of the northern plains. Also, we have shower and thunderstorm activity over Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, and a little piece of Mississippi as well. Also, southern Kansas and also eastern New Mexico. We have mixed precipitation over New Mexico, Colorado, and southern Wyoming, just west of Denver, and also we have mixed precipitation over Utah, Nevada, all the way up into Oregon, Idaho, and also back into portion of western Montana, around the Vancouver area of Canada. Even the Seattle, Washington area is also included in portion of Oregon. Showers extending along coastal areas. Dry along the southwestern portion of the United States from Arizona into California. And the weather radar here, as you can see, we got quiet conditions pretty much along the east coast, except some shower activity from West Virginia into portion of New York, also over southern Canada and northern Maine. Also some down here across Florida and southern Florida. We got some in the Gulf of Mexico and over Mexico as well. Got a line of shower and thunderstorm extending from Louisiana all the way back into Tennessee and also back up towards Ohio and also back into southern Canada. Some snow over Canada as well. Also we have back over here across Wisconsin, also Iowa, also back into North and South Dakota and Minnesota and southern Canada. Got snow and rain showers there. We got some shower activity over Missouri and also into Kansas, also into portions of Nebraska and Colorado, with some snow flying there as well in Colorado and also Wyoming. And rain and snow showers extending from Utah to Nevada back over to Washington State and Oregon and also back over to Montana and southern Canada. Guam, you got some shower activity around the island there. Got a little bit of snow over Alaska and the Gulf of Alaska there. Got a little bit of shower activity. And around the Hawaiian Islands, y'all look A-OK. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories. As we can tell, we have some special weather statements over portions of Virginia and southern Maryland, Washington, D.C. vicinity. Quiet conditions over the north. Over the south and southeastern United States. Got some freeze warnings and watches over portion of Illinois, Missouri, also into Kansas and Nebraska, and also portion of Iowa. Also we got some winter weather advisories, some flood warnings, and also flood advisories from Minnesota, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and North Dakota. Wind advisories over South Dakota. Got some let's see, winter weather advisories over Colorado, Utah, and also Idaho and Wyoming. Got some wind advisories there also over Idaho. Still got them red flag warnings over portions of southern Colorado and New Mexico as well. Got some air quality alerts over Arizona. Got some winter weather advisories over Alaska and Hawaii. You look good. West Coast, y'all look good as well. And a few little flood advisories also over portions of Montana as well. Okay, let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center at this time. This is the overview. As you can see, the activity, what I just showed on the radar, you can see it scattered about. There's that line of showers sending from Canada back down to the, Louisiana. Got that activity in the Gulf, southern Texas, Florida, also over Minnesota and Wisconsin, and South Dakota, and Iowa as well, over here in Colorado, back over to portions Montana and Washington and Oregon states as well. The convective outlook shows the marginal risk still over Louisiana, Mississippi, and also portions of Kentucky, and also back up from Wyoming up to Montana, and also from New York. We do not have no watches in effect. The Mohs scale discussion is none in effect. Storm reports for today. We had 2 tornado reports today, and that was in southeast Florida. We had 3 wind reports, and 1 was high wind report. And also we had 9 large hail reports. Hail reports of 9, and large was 1. So that brought the total today so far up to 14. And let's take a look at the fire weather for today. We still got an elevated risk over portions of Kansas and Nebraska, and also eastern Colorado, also in southern Colorado, and also back down into western Texas and New Mexico. We still had that critical fire weather statement over portions of New Mexico as well. Alright, let's take a look at your convective outlook for day 2. We'll check that out real quick. I'll let you see that real quick. Okay, we still have general thunderstorms over from New York all the way down to Florida. Still got that marginal risk also in effect for northern central Florida, all the way through the eastern Carolinas, and all the way back up into portions of Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C. area. The slight risk area has shifted a little bit to the north, putting pretty much the Charleston, South Carolina area, Myrtle Beach, up toward Raleigh, Also back up to Washington, D.C. area. So the marginal risk include Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, Florida, Greensboro, North Carolina, can't even talk today, Orlando, Florida, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Slight risk, this includes Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Norfolk, Virginia. The tornado probability, still got that 2%, what I showed earlier today, still in effect for Washington, D.C., over to Chesapeake Bay, Virginia, including Raleigh, North Carolina, and Norfolk, Virginia, and Virginia Beach, Virginia. Let's see. The wind, we still have 5% in brown, 15% in the yellow. That still includes Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia. 5% include Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, Florida, Greensboro, North Carolina, Orlando, Florida, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hail probability, we still got that 5% along this area here, and also over Texas, also in the 15% area. The 15% area still include Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia, Durham, North Carolina. And also this includes Myrtle Beach, Charleston, and Florence area, and Sumter, just east of Sumter, South Carolina as well. Okay, 5%, Jacksonville, Florida, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Greensboro, North Carolina, Orlando, Florida. This includes Camden, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Orangeburg, South Carolina, all the way down into Jacksonville, Florida area as well. Alrighty, now let's take a look at the we got a 15% chance and also a 10% chance in the lighter yellow across Oklahoma, Texas, and also back into Louisiana, and also portions of Mississippi. If we go to day 6, it will kind of expand to the east. We still got Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, back over to Alabama, also still Mississippi and southern Arkansas as well. Let's take a look at day 7. We still got a little patch over here in Louisiana, Mississippi, and also over here in portion of Florida, all the way in the southeast Alabama, much of Georgia, and the 10 and 15% chance for severe weather on April 28th. Okay, well, I hope everybody had a great day today. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. Continue to tune in and consider subscribing to my channel. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and try to get them out to as many people as possible. And if you're a new viewer, have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. And also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And we will catch you back in the next